Welcome to SOS Media, your number one source of the latest news, opinions, and in-depth investigations that dig deeper into today's developing stories around the globe. Evidence refers to information or facts that support a claim, hypothesis, or belief. It is crucial in fields like science and law to establish the validity of statements or arguments. Various types of evidence exist, including empirical evidence based on observation or experimentation, anecdotal evidence from personal experiences, documentary evidence like written records, testimonial evidence from witnesses or experts, statistical evidence derived from data analysis, and circumstantial evidence that indirectly implies a fact. The reliability of evidence depends on factors such as its source, context, and the methods used to gather or analyze it. Critical evaluation of evidence is essential for drawing well-founded conclusions, and standards for valid evidence can vary across different disciplines and contexts. It is very unfortunate that in this era of improved technology that R. Kelly's cases have almost completely relied on personal testimonies as supporting evidence, introducing a set of challenges that have impacted on the credibility and reliability of the information presented. While testimonies are valuable in providing first-hand accounts of events, they are susceptible to various factors that may compromise their accuracy and objectivity. One significant challenge that was clearly observable during R. Kelly's legal proceedings was the inherent subjectivity of testimonies, where each witness brought their own perspective, experiences, and interpretations to the table, leading to significant inconsistencies in the narrative. Differences in how individuals perceived and recalled events introduced complexities when attempting to construct a cohesive and reliable timeline. It was very easy to notice that memory inaccuracy had its toll and was for sure another critical challenge during R. Kelly's trials. We probably all know that human memory is fallible and witnesses may unintentionally alter or forget details over time. Factors such as stress, trauma, or external influences can further contribute to memory distortions, making it challenging to ascertain the precise sequence of events. The statute of limitations is a legal concept that sets a specific time limit during which legal proceedings can be initiated for a particular offense or cause of action. Once the specified time period has elapsed, a plaintiff or prosecutor is generally barred from filing a lawsuit or bringing charges against the alleged offender. The primary purpose of a statute of limitations is to ensure that legal actions are brought within a reasonable time frame, promoting fairness and preventing the pursuit of stale claims when evidence may have deteriorated, witnesses may be unavailable, or memories may have faded. In R. Kelly's cases, however, Bonjean notes that this statute was overlooked by the prosecution and remains one of the areas of contention in the ongoing appeal proceedings. The evidence given without the statute in consideration lacks credibility. We should also appreciate the fact that bias poses a substantial risk in testimonial evidence. Witnesses may harbor personal biases or have vested interests in the outcome of the case, consciously or unconsciously influencing their testimonies. Identifying and accounting for these biases is crucial in evaluating the reliability of the information presented. It remains a fact that the majority of R. Kelly's alleged victims were actually his ex-lovers. Testimony from an ex-lover in a legal context introduces various risks of bias that can impact the accuracy and reliability of the information provided. Emotional biases stemming from R. Kelly's past romantic relationships lead to the exaggeration of negative aspects and selective recall of events that aligned with the ex-lover's emotional states. This was inevitably bound to happen, and it for sure happened to R. Kelly. We can't forget the fact that one of R. Kelly's alleged victims completely changed her testimony, from that of ultimate support to now incriminating him for wrongdoing after receiving leaked information from R. Kelly's confidential prison information that suggested he had moved on. Emotional experiences shaped the narrative and introduced elements of subjectivity that affected the overall reliability on her changing testimonies. It was also evident that the nature of questioning during R. Kelly-related interviews and legal proceedings posed gross challenges. Leading questions and suggestive interrogations unintentionally shaped the responses of witnesses, potentially compromising the accuracy of their testimonies and raising concerns about the integrity of the evidence. I don't think that Bonjean would be shy to confess that during R. Kelly's trials that cross-examination, which is a standard procedure in legal settings, revealed additional challenges and bias. Witnesses should have faced scrutiny from R. Kelly's lawyers aiming to expose inconsistencies, biases, and inaccuracies in their testimonies, but were always shielded by the presiding judges, highlighting the need for a careful and thorough evaluation of their evidence. Selective memory was evidently yet another challenge associated with the testimonial evidence provided against R. Kelly. The concept of someone being completely bad with no redeeming qualities or positive attributes is often an oversimplification. Human beings are complex, and individuals typically exhibit a range of behaviors, characteristics and traits. While someone may engage in harmful or negative actions, it is rare for a person to be entirely devoid of any positive qualities. The labeling of R. Kelly as a complete monster was unrealistic, given the fact that several positive attributes are attached to his name. The docuseries Surviving R. Kelly, which actually was based on incriminating R. Kelly, left a lot to be desired. From the project's source of funding to the fact that the alleged victims who came up to confess against R. Kelly were being paid money, leaves a lot of questions than answers. Whoever watched these docuseries was prone to get biased by its content. Labeling someone as entirely bad or without any redeeming qualities is an overly harsh and reductionist judgment, because in real-life situations, individuals are often a mix of both positive and negative qualities, and their actions may vary across different situations and over time. It is also true that on various occasions, the police had received tip-offs from purportedly concerned citizens that R. Kelly was in the company of the underaged. In an attempt to gather credible evidence, the police stormed the venue, but after carrying out an ID verification, found out that no one of those in his company was under 18. Generally speaking, in legal proceedings it is essential to be aware of these potential biases and to critically evaluate the ex-lover's testimony. Legal professionals may use cross-examination, corroborating evidence and other means to assess the credibility of the testimony and to ensure a fair and impartial representation of the facts. Additionally, judges and juries are typically instructed to consider the potential biases of witnesses when weighing their testimony. Hoping for a positive outcome in an appeal is a common and understandable sentiment, rooted in the desire to address perceived errors and injustices from the initial legal proceedings. R. Kelly's appeal has been supported by presenting strong legal arguments, introducing new evidence, addressing procedural errors and appealing to relevant legal precedents. Knowing the fact that appellate courts carefully consider the arguments presented, and that their decisions are based on a thorough review of the law and the specific circumstances of the case, we can't wait to see R. Kelly a free man again. Thank you for watching today's video, brought to you by SOS Media. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our videos. Also remember to leave your comment about today's topic in the comment section below.